YouTube. Sorry about that little intro. I just felt like that song was great, and maybe you want to hear a few seconds of it too. It's Riverbank by the Scatolites. So today is my 7-month post VSG update. Lucky for you, I have a little makeup on, so I'm not as scary as I usually am. I'm about to go out and into the 100-degree day. Updates for this month: I only lost 8 pounds, and I don't like that because I really didn't want my weight loss to slow. So far in months 1 to 6, I've lost between 9 and 11 pounds, and so I know 8 pounds is fine, but I also had a stall for like 2 weeks where I was at about 217, and so my highest weight was about 300. Today I'm 214. I'm 5'9", and I'm in my mid-30s, we'll say. So that's a loss so far of 86 pounds since surgery. Well, 80 pounds since surgery, and then 86 pounds total. So I did have a stall where I was stuck at 217 for about 2 weeks. I was exercising a lot, over an hour every day, and well, according to this, which I actually think is more because it doesn't count all of my weightlifting sessions, so I was exercising like 80 minutes a day probably, and then eating only 1,100 calories when I counted it out, and I was feeling like I was going to pass out and die all the time. So this week, whether it's good or bad, I kind of took a break from exercise and ate some more for a few days, just a little bit more, and I started losing weight again. I don't know if it's because of that or it's also hormonal. Like, I seem to lose a lot more weight in like the 10 days leading up to my period, so which we're starting about now. So I don't know, but anyways, I'm happy that the weight is starting to come off again and that stall is over, because this is pretty close to the weight I've been at most of my adult life, right around 220, and so I have a fear that I'm gonna get stuck here and that I'm gonna be back at this weight. And I know that this is a lot less than my highest weight, but I've never been happy at this weight. I'm still got a huge amount of fat that I'm carrying around and a giant gut, and I don't like the way it looks, I don't like the way it feels, and I want it to leave. So I know that I've got at least about 5 to 7 months more of losing weight probably before I get to my lowest point, and then I'll probably gain back 10-20 pounds. That seems pretty normal, and then by about year 2 maybe you're at your point where you're gonna be kind of static if you can maintain. I'd love to reach a point and then maintain it. I'm only 14 pounds away from Wonderland, only 14 pounds away from losing 100 pounds. So that's really exciting. It's something to push towards, and definitely I think over the next month and a half, I will get there. I can't wait to be under 200 pounds. I literally can't wait. Maybe I'll do a giveaway, even though I only have like 3 subscribers. And thank you to anyone who does watch. I really do appreciate it, because it feels nice to know I don't talk about this a lot with other people, so it's nice to know that at least someone out there is listening and to hear your stories as well. How are things going otherwise? Feels really good. I am doing all this exercise, even started running just a little bit before I do the weightlifting. I ride my bike about 40 minutes a day. I do weightlifting 5 times a week, or at least last week I did. This week I cut down on everything. And even swimming, everything feels good. Walking, everything just feels really good. It feels nice to do all those things. You know, I don't know if I've been at the point where I've been very strong, but never strong compared to my own body weight where I could do a pull-up or a push-up. And who knows if I'll ever get there. I don't know what I'll have to weigh. It could also be that I gained some muscle this month, which is why I didn't lose more than 8 pounds either, but I'm happy for it to keep going. I'll give you a little shot of what I look like. I'm starting to feel like I look pretty good. I don't know if I said this, well, I did say it in one video that some lady thought I was pregnant, but at some point, I think within the next 20 pounds of weight loss, nobody's going to think I'm pregnant anymore, and I can't wait for that. So, oh yeah, you can see my ship. I got this shipped. But anyway, I don't want to get too crazy in here. So here's what I look like. Obviously, the camera's kind of coming from below me, but oh, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Okay. I don't know if that happens to you, but you can kind of see even when I bend over. I've still got this big, oh god, it's so loose and jiggly, this big gut here. But my profile looks pretty good. I know you're saying if you don't want people to think you're pregnant, then stop wearing a baby doll cut clothes. You know what? Whatever, it gives me a waist. So you can kind of see my backside, it's really shrunken inside. I've still got these pockets of fat here on the side that I've been waiting to leave for so long, and I think they finally are getting smaller. My arms, if I flex, they don't look that bad. I mean, they're definitely jiggly. Everything is super jiggly, whereas if you are post-op, then a few months, then you know what I'm talking about in terms of the jiggle everywhere. But my skin is okay. You definitely find about all kinds of stretch marks that you didn't even know that you had until you have surgery. I never saw that I had stretch marks on my thighs before, and definitely now I see a ton of little ones. So, but whatever, what are you gonna do? I don't feel like I have a lot of control over what my end weight ends up being, but obviously I feel like there's a point where you have a little bit of fat that helps your skin look better. Like there's a point where you look good in clothes and your skin looks okay, and you lose more weight and you don't really look better in clothes but your skin looks worse. I don't know. I don't really know. But whatever. So far it's okay. My knees are kind of wrinkling sometimes, which I hate. I really wanted at least to be able to wear shorts and not be grossing people out. Like if my arms and my knees can look okay, then at least I can get by in the hot weather and not have like freaky skin showing, but we're just gonna have to see about that, I guess. But anyway, I don't really have much else to say. Everything's going well. Diet is going well. Not much has changed. Amping up the exercise. It's really hot. And I am gonna be traveling next month to stay with my mom for a few weeks, and I'll be working from there, and I don't know what that's gonna be like because she doesn't really have a good kitchen, but I typically eat like crap when I visit her. So by next month's update, I'll let you know how I did, and I'm gonna have to think of some good ways to eat okay when I'm there, but also it is easier now because I eat a lot less, so I don't have to, you know, worry that much. But anyway, thanks everyone. I look forward to letting you know when I hit 100 pounds lost and catching up with you soon, and I look forward to seeing your videos as well. Bye!